But when you have deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes, you're like, wait a second, like, come on, man, this is too far.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
That's not true. So is this the guy who's qualified to make decisions about the most powerful military in the world, who clearly does not know anything about the military?
The stupidity is unmatched. Unmatched. This is the guy that she's saying doesn't know anything about the military. Does he look like he doesn't know anything about the military to you? This woman literally had to do no research, came out here and is just exposing the idiocy for what it is. And she said he clearly knows nothing about the military. She clearly hasn't done a lick of research. The man has a bachelor's from Princeton, a master's from Harvard, 2 Bronze Stars. Here's what qualifies you for a Bronze Star. The individual must demonstrate heroic or meritorious achievement or service while serving in a combat theater. The man was a major in the National Guard, and he served in Iraq and Afghanistan, both of them.
Whoopi Goldberg's outrageous antics have finally caught up with her, and honestly, it's a spectacle to witness. The reign of hyperbole, controversy, and endless drama on The View has officially come to a screeching halt. Why? Because the show is now facing a massive wave of 30 hefty defamation lawsuits, and it seems like the universe has decided that it's time for Goldberg and her team to pay the price for years of reckless accusations and inflammatory remarks. It's been building up for a while now. Whoopi's been hurling wild claims like confetti, calling out everyone from Elon Musk to the Trump family, seemingly believing that her celebrity status would shield her from any real consequences. But she made a major miscalculation, underestimating the repercussions of publicly slinging mud at people with deep pockets and the kind of legal firepower that can back them up. And let's be clear, it wasn't just Musk who had had enough "oh no" as the lawsuits kept piling up. There were whispers that the Trump family, led by none other than the controversial Donald Trump, was preparing to take legal action of their own. After all, they were fed up with Whoopi's relentless defamation, especially her baseless accusations that they were involved in a vast network of conspiracy theories, manipulation, and criminal activities. It looks like Goldberg's unchecked opinions finally crossed a major line, and the Trump family wasn't going to let her off the hook any longer. Donald Trump, notorious for his sharp legal tactics, has made it abundantly clear on multiple occasions that if you take a swing at him, you'd better expect to be hit back twice as hard. And Whoopi is about to get a very harsh lesson in that. In the end, it wasn't just a personal vendetta against her, it was a battle of power, influence, and control. And Goldberg might just be realizing that she's no longer in a position to avoid the fallout.
Hey, everybody used to like Trump. Like the show, you ever seen like videos of Trump on The View with Barbara Walters back when they liked him? You ever seen that?
Yes, but I can't remember what you're referring to.
You should see it, because it's bonkers. This is it. Watch this. This is bonkers. Go full screen. This is literally bonkers.
Mogul and a television star. But does he really want to add president of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
My friend.
My friend. Watch this. Just watch this. This is nuts. We're in an alternative universe. Okay? Because this is not that long ago.
Go standing O.
Bro, watch this. Just watch how this goes. Watch this. So she's a Republican. That's easy.
Yep.
But everybody else.
Joy
hugs.
can't wait to get a hug in.
Yeah, everyone's hugging. Look at this. Look at this. Kisses, hugs, kisses to Whoopi. Everybody hugs and kisses. Even Joy Behar hugs
Even
and kisses.
Joy Behar hugs and kisses.
See? Now watch this.
So I'm going to take you at your word that you have not decided yet when you're going to run, but you're thinking about it, and you've expressed some of your views, which are controversial and in many ways, but
And just like that, Whoopi Goldberg found herself on the wrong side of a mounting storm. The lawsuits against The View kept piling up, and the pressure wasn't just coming from Elon Musk and the Trumps. To everyone's surprise, an unexpected figure joined the legal fray country music superstar Carrie Underwood. Yes, you heard that right, Carrie, known for her powerful voice and unshakable presence in the music industry, had finally reached her breaking point. After Whoopi made baseless claims suggesting that Underwood was allegedly involved in some behind-the-scenes corruption, accusing her of pulling strings to control who received awards and who didn't, the country star wasn't going to let it slide. Much like her iconic ballads, Carrie's response was filled with strength and conviction. She publicly stated that Whoopi's remarks weren't just false, they were downright harmful to her reputation and career. For someone like Carrie, whose brand is built on integrity and hard work, such accusations were not only offensive but a direct threat to her livelihood. What followed was nothing short of a legal showdown worthy of a Hollywood blockbuster. Underwood's legal team came out swinging, demanding millions in damages for the harm caused to her reputation. Meanwhile, The View found itself scrambling to respond with the stakes higher than ever. This wasn't just about talk show gossip or celebrity feuds. It was about real lives, careers, and the fallout from unfounded accusations. As the lawsuits stacked up, the tension around The View was almost unbearable. But then came the ultimate curveball, the final blow delivered by none other than Joe Rogan. If there's one person you don't want to provoke in today's media landscape, it's Joe Rogan. Known for his unfiltered opinions, massive platform, and fiercely loyal fan base, Rogan has built a reputation as a heavyweight in the world of media and commentary. And now, it looked like Goldberg and her team were about to learn just how powerful he could be when crossed.
Whoopi Goldberg's, did you see what she did to that Staten Island bakery?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
What?
She ate
Staten
everything.
Island Bakery, their boiler went down, and she placed an order of cupcakes for her birthday. And they couldn't
Hold
do
on. I can't imagine yet how this would go bad. Okay, go ahead.
So she places this order. They say, we can't promise you that we can do this because our boiler is down. So we can't fulfill this order. And so then the next day, the boiler's back up. She has someone else call the same bakery, and they get the order in because now the boiler's up. She claims the reason why they didn't take her order is because they didn't like her politics. And so she says this on The View. So then the bakery has a press conference where they say, we've been in business for 150 years. This is not what happened at all. We don't discriminate against anybody regardless of anything. We just had a problem with our boiler, and she's singling out a family-run business, and then there's a line around the block for the bakery.
With his enormous following and a reputation for unapologetically standing his ground, Joe Rogan has become a force to be reckoned with in modern media. Unfortunately for Whoopi Goldberg, she had made the critical error of publicly ridiculing Rogan, calling him everything from irresponsible to dangerous due to the content of his widely popular podcast. But Rogan, true to form, wasn't going to let that slide. Rogan responded with characteristic force, publicly calling out Whoopi for spreading misinformation and highlighting the hypocrisy of her repeated moral grandstanding. He didn't just stop at words, though. Unlike many other celebrities who might let such jabs go unanswered, Rogan took swift and decisive legal action. His counter-lawsuit was as fierce as his public response, alleging defamation, false statements, and deliberate attempts to harm his reputation and career. Being a savvy businessman, Rogan made it clear from the start that The View's smear campaign wasn't going to end without real consequences. What followed was an intense legal showdown that quickly escalated into a media spectacle. Rogan's team deployed every legal tactic in the book to hold Whoopi accountable, exposing not just her reckless statements, but also the wider culture of unchecked behavior that had come to define The View. This wasn't just a battle of words. It was a clash of two cultural heavyweights. Unfortunately for Whoopi, her team wasn't equipped to handle the full force of Rogan's counterattack. As the lawsuits stacked up and the pressure mounted, The View began to crumble under the weight of its own controversies. The fallout was catastrophic. After years of dominating daytime television, The View couldn't survive the growing financial and public backlash. The lawsuits, the mounting legal bills, and the loss of advertisers proved to be too much for the show to bear. Sponsors began pulling their support in droves, unwilling to associate their brands with a program that had become a lightning rod for scandal. The network itself was left with no choice but to pull the plug. The legal battles with the Trump family, Carrie Underwood, Joe Rogan, and others who had been slandered by Whoopi and her co-hosts, drained the show of its resources and left its reputation in tatters. By the time the dust settled, The View was no more. What had once been a powerful platform for celebrity opinions and heated debates had become a symbol of unchecked privilege and reckless accusations. The ripple effects extended far beyond Whoopi Goldberg. Her co-hosts, producers, and even the network executives were caught up in the chaos, their careers tarnished by the controversy. In the end, The View's downfall was a cautionary tale. It served as a stark reminder that even the most Powerful platforms can crumble when they misuse their influence and take their audiences for granted.